Hello, my name is Natalee Whitehouse and I am here in my hometown, Prairie Grove, Arkansas. Prairie Grove is about 15 minutes south of Fayetteville and has a lot to offer. Growing up, I would always drive by the buildings in my hometown and see the painting on the walls, but never thought anything about it. The paintings on the side of the buildings are advertisements, and I had never even realized that. There is not an exact name of these pieces of artwork on the sides of the buildings. These buildings started off as the Southern Mercantile store and were owned by an old maid, Florence Hill. We also are not sure an exact date of the pieces of art because it is not recorded anywhere and was done before even my grandparents can remember. They were created in the beginning as advertisements for not only Coca-Cola but for other stores in the building itself. In 1988, they are repainted, as you can tell. Not all of it was repainted. That is because this building is no longer the Southern Mercantile Company, but now an antique store. However, there have always been antique stores downtown, so that is why I believe the antiques was already painted on the side of the wall. Another interesting fact about these paintings is that when they went to repaint it, Coca-Cola helped pay for the cost because they didn't want it to move, since it was a great advertisement. The fact that it was repainted in 1988 kind of gives us an idea of how old these paintings might have been, but not an exact date. The methodology of this artwork is semiology because it has the use of signs, and that through them we are encouraged to go shopping at these places or drink Coke. These pieces of art use lines and shading to make it look like the sign has an illusion of depth, 3D. They also use colors that complement each other. The red, white, and black are used because that is Coke's official colors, but the other colors show that maybe at one time they were brighter shades and used to stand out so that it would catch your attention. All the shades used in these paintings are regular geometric shapes. Most of these shapes are squares besides the two circles within the Coke painting. Font for these paintings is very simple too. The Coca-Cola font is the only one that is unique in any way, and that is because it is a brand name. The stylistic influences placing these paintings in the context of art history is how the artist isn't trying to convey anything that is real life. They are just trying to show an advertisement for a product. This is non-representational or non-figurative. Besides the actual words Coca-Cola and the bottle, which is as close to realistic as a painter could get with a bottle. Advertisements were believed to have where they would advertise, sell messages, and make wall posters. Even the Indians can be traced back to almost 4000 BC with wall paintings that were used as advertisements. So people have been doing this throughout history since forever. Ancient Greece and Rome also became very popular advertisements of lost and found items. I think it is very interesting that people have always been aware that advertising works, and it is great since the beginning of time. The paintings are significant to Prairie Grove because they are part of history, and almost anyone that drives through paintings. I choose this artwork because, like I said earlier, I grew up seeing it every day and I never actually looked at it as being art, but just actually being there. It is very interesting to know the background behind this and make sense of it. I think this piece of artwork shows our history as a nation and how far we've come in the way we advertise. Today, instead of painting on the sides of buildings, we put up giant billboards on the sides of highways and ads on television. To me, this is so interesting, and I love that my hometown has kept it here and continues to restore it.